Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday, 21st of April, 11:15 in the morning. I have the door cracked. I've got the air coming in. I just want to do a little video about One Loved Tube because they've made some changes that I think are really important to talk about for decentralized video blogging. Recently, in the last week or so, maybe 2 weeks, I've been watching a lot of the old school OG video bloggers come back, and they've set up a Facebook group. I don't use Facebook very often, if at all, rarely, to be honest, but I had noticed it, and it was great to see like 68 of the original kind of OG video bloggers hanging out there with Steve. And I kind of wanted to do a little bit of a decentralized video, just that if I join one of those, I want to be able to point people to some of the blockchain stuff that I've been playing with over the last 2 or 3 years, and why it might be a great alternative for video bloggers to start playing with blockchains or posting on blockchains. Doesn't really matter where. It could be Steam, it could be Hive, it could be another social blockchain. But one of the platforms that I really wanted to talk about today was DTube, because DTube is like a YouTube but decentralized, not centralized. You're not going to get content strikes for your content. It's your content, you own the content, and it uses this fantastically named back-end system called IPFS, but it also has additional bolt-on decentralized platforms in there like Skynet and others. Now, One Love DTube is like a community group it was on the Steam blockchain, on the Hive blockchain now, and they built an IPFS uploader to make it easy to upload. So if you were used to the easiness of uploading on YouTube, it's similar to that. Now, the reason why I wanted to talk about it today is because of the prices have been slashed massively, and I just really want to show you the topping up of your account and how cheap it is to actually get an account there and to get some storage. So a little bit of a backstory. In the early days of video blogging, the biggest problem was, where do I store my content? Because if you stored it on your own web hosting, the bandwidth bill was crazy from people like wanting to view it. So a few of us went on YouTube, but we kind of didn't like the commercialization of YouTube, and then Blip TV came along and we all started hosting it on Blip TV, and that's a story for another time. But yeah, it was just great to see all these new video bloggers coming back, the OG video bloggers coming back. All right, so the way it works is that this is a way of uploading videos to DTube, which is a decentralized video platform using interplanetary file system. And this uploader allows us to upload and post on the Steam blockchain, on the Hive blockchain, and also on DTube's blockchain, which is called Avalon. Now, I know that sounds really confusing, lots of different blockchains. Why would I want to post everywhere? Didn't we already go through that in the early days of the internet? Well, yes, but we're kind of building more redundancy, right? So I can put it on Steam, I can put it on Hive. They're two separate blockchains. One of them's decentralized, one of them's centralized. And then Avalon is its own chain altogether. So I'm posting it in 3 places. So from a point of view of having it taken down or content striked, it's very immutable. That means it's very difficult to take these down. So I want to show you this. So if I click on login, if I go to one of my accounts, let's do Team Video. What I'm doing here is I'm putting in the account details for the lot. If you look at this, it's asking me for the Hive username. So my Hive username is Team Video, my old Steam username is Team Video, and then my Avalon username is also Team Video. Seems like crazy to put it in 3 times, but just the way it works. And then I've got an Avalon key. Now we're in testnet at the moment, which means we're on a test network, test blockchain that's been running for probably 9 to 12 months, and we're going to the live mainnet on the 10th of May. Now that basically means that it will have its own proper token called a DTC, and I'm kind of excited for the launch of that because I'm going to get some tokens in the airdrop, and I intend to sit on them for the next couple of years. So what I'm going to do now is log in using these browser extensions. So if I click on login, I don't have to remember my password details. I just have to remember my main password for the plugin. And then this is for the Steam one. And then because all my password details are inside of those 2 extensions, it will go ahead and log me in. And you get this really cool little uploading panel. So you can upload the video, the MP4, upload a picture, title, description, usual stuff that you would have on YouTube. And then you can also ask for a vote on that, which the blockchain, the Avalon blockchain, because they have powered up a certain amount of money, you may potentially get an upvote on your content if they like your content, if they think it's good enough, or if you're on like a follower list. But one of the things I wanted to show you today, apart from like advanced, you can also put different quality versions of your video. So if people don't have a lot of bandwidth, they can switch down to it. It feels very old school, OG style with the video size. But what I wanted to show you is the refill credits, because they've been doing a lot of work on the back end of the uploader, and now we can pay with Hive back dollars, Steam, or Steam back dollars. And what's nice about it is if I say I want to add another 30 days, for instance, to my account, I click on refill, and then it comes up and tells you how much that's going to cost. So 0.778 Hive. So this is incredibly cheap to do video hosting now on the web in a decentralized manner, because if we go over to CoinMarketCap, which is a website for all the tokens, there's over 5,300 cryptocurrency tokens out there in the world. If we do a search for Hive, bringing up Hive, and the price of Hive right now is literally 11 cents. So this is how much. Let's do let's see if we can do convert. Let's do this Hive to GBP. We might not be able to see that. Actually, let's do Steam, because Hive's not really supported like that out there right now. So let's do Steam. So that's how much Steam it is. So if we do Steam to GBP, which is my currency, UK currency. So this converter here, one Steam. I like to use this one, Currency Co, just so you can get a rough idea how cheap this actually is. So this is how much Steam it is. It's literally 6 pence for 30 days of credits. That's how cheap hosting in decentralized platforms has become. And that's kind of why it's exciting to me, is that your video content is stored somewhere on this decentralized network and then recalled back onto the front end. So this is what like DTube looks like. It very much looks like YouTube, but it's a front end. It's very similar to the way that DTube presents videos, but these videos are then pulled back from your account. So if I go to my channel, how do I get to my channel from here? Here, like this. Then you can see these are the videos. You can click through onto the videos just like it's being a YouTube video. Now you can't embed these as such, but you can post using this uploader and it will go onto a blog. So for instance, my Hive blog is over here, but it's also on my Steam blog. So two separate different blockchains, but immutable in the sense that, let me see if I can find a post. Oh, I did team home. I meant team video. My bad. Whoa. Did that completely wrong. So that's it on Hive, and then this is it on Steam. So if I go click onto posts, because I use this One Love DTube uploader, you can see this is the video. What it does, once it posts the image, which I uploaded. Let me just log in again here. I removed my login, so I can't see it. But what it does is it takes the image that I used on the uploader, embeds it into the page, embeds the text, and then I've gone in and edited it afterwards because I also uploaded a backup onto YouTube. But when I click through on this image, that takes me through to DTube, where my decentralized video is hosted, and that's being pulled in via IPFS. And you can do all kinds of things here as well now. If I click on edit, I can do advanced edit, and you can see here now this is the video is posted to the blockchain, and you can see there's a little icon that says IPFS at the top. But also, this is what makes it powerful, is below here, these are all the hash IDs for the location on IPFS, and if I want to, I can actually add more sources. So you can make this incredibly immutable. So if you have a video that you want to be in 30 different places and one of those websites goes down, or it gets content striked or something like that. Not that you see much of that happening on blockchain. I just think this is a really good way for video bloggers moving forward to take control of their content and move away from centralized platforms and start making decentralized video hosting a possibility. All right, if you have any questions, get in touch. I love this stuff. I've been playing around with it for a couple of years now. And now that the price is this, it's incredibly cheap per gig per month. And you can optimize those videos to be incredibly small, like 240p if you wanted to, 360, 480. And so it's literally 6 cents a month to host video on the decentralized web. I think that's an absolute bargain.